What's going on, everybody? This is ODC. It's me, and I'm back with another action figure review. This is my review of the Spider-Man Infinite Series Hobgoblin Build-A-Figure Wave. This is the Spider-Man 2099. He's basically based off of the Superior Spider-Man body. I believe the hands are much different to throw that out there, but he's pretty much a repaint with a added on back piece right here. He comes with the sword, the flaming sword of Hobgoblin, and the left arm of Hobgoblin. So that is included with this accessory piece as well, which just pegs right into the back of him right there. I do know that this is a different, this is not Peter Parker. This is a different person in the future. Obviously 2099. So Peter Parker will be probably deceased by then. He's actually known as a legend. Like I said, I don't know too much. I know that just a little tidbits of them. But the paint in this is pretty decently done. It's like a metallic blue base coat. And it doesn't look like, maybe it is marbleized plastic with a coat over it of metallic blue. But for the most part, it looks like a metallic blue over it, and then the red paint job. There's no sculpting except for on the face. The red is sculpted on the face nicely, so it does give that a little bit of an indentation, gives a little bit of a mystery behind the mask, so to speak. You can see a little bit of a bump in the nose. I remember in the prototype images that people were complaining that the face is flat, but it's not that bad in hand, the final product. So, yeah, so I mean, he's pretty much Superior Spider-Man with different hands and a different paint job and a little add-on. So, obviously the head sculpt's going to be different, but he's pretty much the Superior Spider body mold is what I'm trying to get at. As far as articulation, his head does look side to side. It can do a full 360. It does look up, and it does look down. And oh, dip! We got some tough turkeys up in here! So, there's some job turkeys. His head doesn't really do the tilt effect too much. I guess if you really force it to, he can do it a little bit, but not the best range of motion there in the tilt, but it's still there. He does have a butterfly joint, which is nice in these new Spider-Man figures. It is there. His arms go up about that far. They do go down. They can do a full 360 rotation. You just kind of have to get that swivel or the butterfly joint in the right spot to kind of move it. This guy's a little stiff. I've had him for a while, for about over a month, so... But he's still a little stiff in the shoulder joints, that's all. He does have a bicep swivel. He does have a double jointed elbow. Almost said single joint like a moron. But he does have a double jointed elbow. He's got a wrist swivel and a hinge at the wrist. He does have an ab crunch, which goes back about that far, and it does go forward. He does have a waist swivel. He's got the T-jointed hips. They go forward, and then you do go back about that far. He's got the upper thigh swivel. Double jointed knees, ankle hinge, which goes forward nicely and back nicely, good range of motion there, and the ankle pivot. So your basic what's wrong with me? Your basic Superior Spider-Man articulation right there. Like I said, this just pegs right into the back, and that's kind of like his, I guess his glider webbing, similar to the first appearance Spider-Man, is what it's supposed to come off as, I believe. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comments section down below. I am no ogre when it comes to criticism, so. But there you go, and he does have these spikes coming out of the back of him right there. Sorry for the weird finger. It's healing. But he does have a little paint blemish right here. Not the worst thing in the world, but I just got to point it out, man. That's my job. That's what I do here. We does have two peg holes at the bottom of the feet, which most Marvel Legends do. As far as a height size comparison, here is, we'll just continue with the same thing. Here's Mark 42 Iron Man. Iron Man is taller than him. Well played, sir. Here is Hawkeye, since we're doing all these reviews at once. And they're about the same height. Maybe Hawkeye's a hair... No, they're about the same height. So that's good right there. And Scarlet Witch is probably going to be taller than him. Trying to get her to stand. This is me holding her up. So she's large and in charge. This girl's big. That's a huge bitch. And lastly, here is Luke Cage, based on the Hyperion body mold, and he is much larger. So there you go with that. And that's it. So there we go. We'll just do that. Pretty decent figure. I like the paint job on him. Maybe the red paint job could be a little bit better, but the blue metallic looks pretty good, I think. So I don't know. Yeah, there's not really much else to say. Like I said, he includes the sword and the left arm of Hobgoblin. And yeah, I would definitely recommend this figure. He's pretty well done. Good articulation. Pretty decent. Like I said, the red could be a little bit better, but it does its job. And I do like the face sculpt. That looks pretty good. Yeah. Don't really have much problems with this, and he's just kind of one of those figures that are just like, okay, we got this version of Spider-Man. Cool. So there's that for all you Spider-Man fans out there. I am not the largest Spider-Man fan, nor do I even really read Spider-Man comics. I'm not a big fan of Peter Parker, the character. Kind of more of a fan of Miles Morales, to be honest with you. But anyway, that's a different subject for a different time. But would I recommend this figure? Yes, I would. So you can probably pick him up at, I don't know, Among Time, Big Bad Toy Store, all those places. I believe they're available on Amazon if you want to go that route. And there's also the Evil Bay. So there's that too. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Thank you for watching as always, and I will see you guys on the flip side.